all heard and read about the 7 wonders of the world, but how about 25 natural wonders? Hello, welcome to Opentiera. Today, we're taking a look at the 25 greatest natural wonders of the world. Join us and let these captivating sights fascinate you together. Because it's an old stratovolcano that's not part of any mountain group, Africa's highest peak appears to be more impressive than many other well-known mountains. That makes the 19,000-foot summit a mirage-like blip on Tanzania's varied contour, dropping down to huge, flat plains on all sides. The peak's lack of technical mountaineering requirements means that even inexperienced hikers can tick it off their bucket list. The Salar de Uyuni in southwest Bolivia is the largest salt flat on Earth and one of the most bizarre landscapes on the planet. The flat is a sheet of dazzlingly white salt tiles when it's dry. The tiny lake reflects the sky during the rainy season, giving the impression of an endless horizon. The Sahara, which spans 11 African nations, is the world's largest sand desert at 3.5 million square miles. It's one of the world's largest natural wonders, and its sheer size alone would be spectacular. But its windswept dunes and undulating red sands create a unique panorama. Despite being visible from space, the Great Barrier Reef, also known as the largest living thing on Earth, is best viewed from the yearly visits of devoted snorkelers and scuba divers. If you must surface again, do it at the Whitsundays, specifically at Whitehaven Beach, which is frequently cited as one of the world's most stunning beaches. Komodo Island, famous for its enormous lizards of the same name, is also home to stunning tropical forests, well-known diving locations, and stunning beaches, one of which has pink sand and turquoise water. The Dead Sea, sometimes referred to as the Salt Sea, is about an hour's drive from Jerusalem and is said to be roughly 3 million years old. It's a popular travel destination for a good reason. Floating in the Dead Sea is like anything else. Because of its high density, the salt water keeps swimmers afloat. Since individuals can apply the mud to their bodies and the mineral-rich salt water is supposed to offer therapeutic properties that are helpful for the skin, people with skin disorders are especially drawn to the area. Beautiful vacation photos can be taken among the naturally occurring white travertine formations and electric blue thermal pools of Pumukale. These formations were created by calcium carbonate progressively crystallizing. Scientists are still baffled by the lake's natural pepto-bismol pink tint in Western Australia. They speculate that it's caused by halophilic bacteria or Dunaliella salina microalgae in the salt crusts of the lake. One of the 7 natural wonders of the world, Grand Canyon National Park is a popular destination for tourists for good reason. Plan to hike some of the park's most picturesque circuits, such as Horseshoe Bend and the South Rim Trail, to see the Navajo Nation, the Painted Desert's rugged badlands, and perhaps even a few waterfalls. On its own, Cappadocia in Turkey, a region where entire cities have been carved out of rock, is simply amazing. But when hot air balloons are present, many of which ascend just as dawn breaks, its level of beauty definitely soars. Do we really need to explain why the Galapagos Islands are so alluring? If you have the chance, try to visit this region of Ecuador that seems to have been frozen in time, complete with blue-footed boobies in their natural habitat and huge tortoises that stomp through the long grass like dinosaurs. This majestic valley was formed by glaciers which also left behind jagged hills that plunge into sparkling streams. Milford Sound, which is part of the Te Waiponamu UNESCO World Heritage Site, is graced with waterfalls, rainbows, rainforests, and a variety of species including black coral, bottlenose dolphins, seals, and even penguins. The Aurora Borealis is a display of pulsating lights that can be seen close to the Arctic Circle and is also referred to as the Northern Lights. Various gaseous particles colliding with charged particles from the sun's atmosphere result in the dazzling display of colors. Mount Everest, the highest point on Earth, rises a stunning 29,035 feet above the Nepal-China border. This enormous Himalayan peak can only be climbed by a select few people, and even fewer succeed in doing so. The Grand Prismatic Spring is undoubtedly the most aesthetically spectacular feature in Yellowstone National Park, despite not being the most well-known. Because of the heat-loving bacteria that live there, the Grand Prismatic Spring fans out into beautiful rings of green, yellow, and orange that are bigger than a football field and deeper than a 10-story skyscraper. Standing before the mile-long greatest waterfall in the world is an experience that cannot be matched. The best viewing of the 500 million liters of water that cascade over the falls every 60 seconds is between February and May. According to myths, these about 40,000 roughly hexagonal stones were fashioned by the giant Fen McCool as stepping stones to cross over to Scotland, giving rise to the name of the causeway. According to scientists, the local volcanic activity is what caused the creation of these black basalt columns over 60 million years ago. Possibly the most well-known waterfall in the world, Niagara Falls is made up of 3 distinct sections. Although American Falls and Bridal Veil Falls are in New York, the most well-known portion of the falls is located in Canada. Canadian Falls, also called Horseshoe Falls, has a plunge of 167 feet and a width of more than 2,700 feet. In fact, Made of the Mist trips allow guests to travel by boat beneath the falls. The 275 cascades along the Argentina-Brazil border come together to create this breathtaking, expansive waterfall. In the rainy season, the stunning appearance is accompanied by the sound and vigor of water gushing at up to 450,000 cubic feet per second. Yosemite National Park, one of California's crown jewels, is an outdoor playground for nature lovers. The 1,200 square mile protected park is home to imposing sequoias, thunderous waterfalls, stunning mountain ranges, and sheer granite towers. Yosemite is home to Yosemite Falls, one of the world's tallest waterfalls at 2,425 feet, in addition to Half Dome and El Capitan. Malta is a stunning island in the Mediterranean Sea, located between Sicily and the coast of North Africa. The island is well known for its consistently mild weather, historic cities, gorgeous beaches, and of course, the Blue Grotto, which is made up of a number of caverns that form tall arches along the island's southern coast. When the weather is clear, you may see the underwater flora's vivid hues reflected on the cave. When the sea is calm, the sun is shining, and there are less people around, try to schedule a boat excursion early in the morning. Large eroded marble formations that are presently slightly above water level make up the caverns, which are found in General Carrera Lake. All the colors of the rainbow are painted on the cavern's marble walls, which can change color throughout the day when exposed to sunlight. The caves appear to be quite fascinating. Northeast Vietnam's Ha Long Bay is renowned for its clear waters and scattering of limestone islands that are home to a variety of tropical plants and animals. Get on a Chinese junk boat to see the mist-covered Emerald Basin's splendor and the myths and tales that go with it for yourself. With views of the Canadian Rockies and a regular cast of wildlife, Banff National Park is unquestionably one of the most beautiful places in Canada. Lake Louise, Moraine Lake, and Glacial Lake Minnewanka are just a few of the park's many stunning lakes, each one more immaculate than the previous. China's Hunan province is home to the Zhangjiajie National Forest. It's renowned for its amazing natural beauty, distinctive geological formations, and landscapes that are reminiscent of the Avatar filming locations. These formations are so distinctive that UNESCO has recognized them as a World Heritage Site. Did you like this video? Well, what about the top 5 amazing places to visit in Hong Kong? Watch this video to learn about that.